Hey all, it's been a couple days. How is everybody doing? Oh my word, just need to sit for a second. It's hot, so blah. Sorry about that. Dropping my phone and things. How is everybody's week going? My week has not been great, but we don't have to get into that. But it's hot here in LA right now. I'm trying to think of anything else that happened that are good things. So I don't have to talk about too much negative stuff. Let's see. So I had shows this week. You can check them out in the playlist. I'm just turning the air on here. The playlist in, I think it's called The Shows I've Hosted. I had Face Off and I had Castle. We talked about a special guest coming in on next Monday, or this coming Monday, I guess, is John Huertas, I think is how you say his last name. I'm terrible at names. So he's coming in. He plays Detective Esposito. So that's awesome, and I'm super excited to meet him because I think he's also, I mean, no offense to him, but I actually like Detective Ryan more than Esposito because I think sometimes Esposito can be kind of a jerk. I'm not saying the actor's a jerk, I'm saying that the character, personally, is a jerk. Sorry, I need a minute. I'm trying to think of what else went on today. Oh, we had Face Off today, we're having Face Off today. So we are having Emily, Jamie, and Julian on the show. So that's gonna be awesome. That's at 8 o'clock. So definitely check that out. And tomorrow's Friday. Finally, it has been a rough week for me. Mostly just because AfterBuzz has been filming at the YouTube space, and Phil went to WrestleMania, and it was, our landlord was coming so that we can renew the lease for another year, and some other events that I don't really want to get into also happened, and I am wiped out emotionally, physically, mentally, anything that you can think of is just, I'm so tired. So I'm very much looking forward to Saturday, where I don't have anything planned besides watching the house. Actually, that's what I was trying to say. My parents and my brothers are going away for spring break. I don't know where. I don't know why I never asked them, but it's not really important because it's really hard for me to take a full week off. I would literally have to go through hoops to do that, but it's in the works of going on a mini vacation. I can't wait. But I am very excited to be dog sitting my mom's, our family dogs, I guess we can say that, because Bandit is our family dog, but he's more like my dog, even though I can't really take care of him because he's so old. And Zoe, you guys have seen Zoe. And then we have a new puppy, which I will be showing you on Saturday in a couple days. Her name's Crystal. That was not my choosing. That was my mother's choice. And she is a golden doodle. And she's adorable, but she's also the biggest pain. And I love her to death. But sometimes I just want to punt her. Because it's mostly not because she's a bad dog. It's more like she's a puppy. So we haven't had to deal with a puppy in a really long time. So it's hard to keep up with a puppy who's just going 100 miles an hour all the time. But I'm really excited to see them. I've been yearning for my own pet, in my own apartment, but it's been rough. But yeah, it's more just there's a lot on my plate and not enough time in the day or in the week to do all of these things. So I'm a little burnt. But I am excited for things to slowly start to slow down. Kinda, not really. I definitely hit my peak of what I want to do for the rest of my life, even though it's not grand, but it's something I want to do. I was doing a little bit of soul searching and kind of really trying to think of what I want, and I've always wanted to teach. Teaching has always been a thing that I've always loved. I love kids, not like, I love all ages. I mean, teenagers, you just kind of, but at the same time, I feel like if you can mold them, it would be great. But I think the one thing I would like um, to teach would be college, because I feel like even though, yes, you learn who you are from being a kid to high school, I think when you go to college, or people who did go to college, those are the years that really, where you sit there and you're like, this is how I am, this is my personality, this is the things I like, these are the people I have, this and this and this and this. So I think college would be a great time for people to, especially 18 and up, for people to just learn either new things or really shape what they want to do. I'm not saying that that's a definite thing, because everybody goes, changes majors and stuff, but I know that what I'm doing here at AfterBuzz, which is engineering and producing and things like that, that is awesome. I would love to do that for a really long time, but at the same time, I want to teach kids how it is now, oh, battery's dying, how it is now, and how hard it is, that, okay, just taking a class would do something, but you really have to take what you learned in that one class or those classes and really adapt it to what it is. And I want to be that mentor of, hey, I had a really awesome professor who really prepared me for when I leave college, and that's what I want. I want to influence and mold and teach and really open the eyes of college students to see what they're going to get into, and broadcasting is something that I love, so I feel like if I could do that, that's what I want to do. So I'm working on it. So I definitely want to go get my master's sometime soon, whenever money comes back in. I definitely want to start teaching at my old university or at a college out here, and definitely maybe high school. But mostly college, that's my goal. And then, of course, getting married, having babies, the other way around, whatever. It doesn't really matter at this point, but that is my goal. That is what I want, and I'm going to do everything in my power to achieve it. So my brother turned 16. That was another thing that happened last week. And the party was awesome. It was just too crazy for me to film it, so I just didn't do that. I'm trying to hurry up before my phone dies. I think that's it. I think that's all I really wanted to talk about. If you have a question for me or something you want me to talk about, please put it in the comments below, or tweet me at atorres890, whatever. If you guys are fans of the shows that I do at AfterBuzz, you are totally welcome. This is free range to talk about whatever you want. Of course, keep the keep the negativity to a minimum. But I mean, if you have your own opinions, I would love to hear them about one of the shows that I do, about me, or whatever, about maybe the teaching that I might be doing. Just stuff, or advice. I'm always open for advice, or any just questions about things like that. I know that a lot of people who watched, I think, the 100 and a couple things, found out that I was bisexual, and that was like not a big deal, but to some people they were kind of like, I didn't know. And so if you have questions about that, I guess you could totally ask. I've had people ask me about that before, but I just want to let you guys know, for people who are watching, I am an open book, and I try to keep that within a personal reach. So of course, like, if we're talking, I would rather talk to you one-on-one, instead of broadcasting it too much on the internet, because I feel like there's a lot of people on the internet who broadcast enough. But yeah, so I hope everyone's having a really awesome week. I know that I'm trying to get it back on the level I need to start sleeping, because I haven't slept really at all this week, because I've had a lot of stress and things on my mind. So I'm hoping that will change. And just, yeah. So everybody, have an awesome weekend. Enjoy. If you're in California, it is hot. Go out to the beach, go swimming, go do stuff. If you're not out here and it's cold, you're lucky, because it is terrible out here heat-wise. And yeah, so keep fighting, keep flying, and I'll see you sometime this week. Bye.